All right, another race today. This is my third race on Sunday. I don't normally race this often, but yeah, no, not a whole lot of racing is going to be happening next week, and I'm actually enjoying racing, even if it's not been going well. But seeing a few people signed up for this, so I figured, hey, let's give that a go since I've been missing the regular time slots. It's at Zobo, so we may self-spin again. Not that this has the tire glitch, but this is just the oldest tire model that we have in the game and has no feeling of grip. 13.607. So it's the trickiest car to drive in the game. No downforce, massive stagger, short tracks, bumpy ass short tracks, and then a very poorly built physics system for it, where the wheels just start spinning up more and more the less fuel that you have on board, which is great. Like, you know, it should be harder to get the power down once the car gets lighter, but the way that this thing spins the tires up on this old tire model is it just sends you left or right, and there's no slip like what you get with the newer tire model, where you're still facing forward, but not going forward as quickly. So that is why I would like to see this get updated, but it has once again missed out on getting any work done to it. So we are closing in on 10 years since the last tire update to it, I think. It's getting pretty close to it. They put PBR shaders on it in like 2018, I think. They made a few random adjustments to the prediction code that was having bottoming out issues at high bank tracks. That and Silver Crown were fixed on that, I believe. But yeah, was hopeful with the oval refresh that we'd get some updates, but oval refresh isn't done, so maybe they'll work on it if they ever get it to the new damage model. Yeah, so screwed up that lap. Let's see if we can get second lap to actually drive off the corner. Almost put it in the wall, had to kill some time there, and then we spun the tires up and slid into the corner, and so this is not going to be a good lap. Let's just hope everyone else sucked. Well, P3. Nope, P4. We hurt ourselves there. Not as bad as Josh, though. But definitely out of position and going to be starting on the outside, so double awesome. Waiting on two people here. They've got to be doing their laps. Matt is viewer. And we're waiting on one person here. They should be finishing up quickly. Hopefully, I don't know. Do I want to get bumped so that I can start on the inside? Or is the outside going to be better for me to start? Good news is I don't think I'd be moving in any direction. So, the guy we're waiting on is asking for a setup. So, he must have been taking... Yeah. I don't think he's going to survive this race. But now... we're going to have to sit here and wait for another minute and 40 seconds because he's not going to do a lap. Nope, he's back out to finish up a lap. He's got 4x so far on qualifying. Let's see if he is able to make it around. Nope. His queue's over. Let's go try to survive this. We've got 60 laps. Caution laps do not count. And hopefully it's a decent race.
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
Looks like Matt's running a Jeff Swindell old school paint scheme. At least that's who I connect that scheme with. I know a few people drove it. Now, I was going to announce this in Discord that I was running it, but it was 7 minutes away, and I figured this is probably not the best car for people to try to jump into a race to get in a video at the last minute. So, that is why I did not put it
You don't get any extra
in
tire
Discord.
sets for this race, so let's be smart out
I've been
there.
announcing more and more on Discord when I get ready to race. But since I decide when I'm going to race, like 10 minutes beforehand, it's still difficult for people to get up to speed and ready for that. But hopefully it gets a few people out with us. Got the Pennzoil paint scheme there. It's always a good open wheel scheme. And we're just going to try not to get hit in the side. But yeah, a lot of names that I don't recognize. And
One to go, next time by.
How this race goes. Hopefully it's clean. Normally they are, but haven't ran a Sunday split in a long time.
About to go green, stay focused. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
Inside car nearly spun their tires up and got us.
Clear.
But
The next car's the
we
leader.
get a run on the outside and get the spot, and Stanton's actually getting challenged right now for the lead.
16.862. You're now in
That outside line is digging for the 4 right now, and we are sliding into the corner.
13.695. The next car's the leader.
I think Stanton just can't run the line he wants to, having to keep it down, which is helping the outside line, but the outside actually has a bit of grip,
13.611.
or is at least easier to get off the
The
corner.
car in P5 just set the fastest lap. 13.543. The next car's the leader.
I don't need to be going full throttle, I don't know why I just tried.
13.679.
Oh, 10 just hit the
The car in
wall.
P5 just
And
set the fastest lap.
this is crazy, they're still side by side, but
13.522.
that might end soon as the 4
13.663.
is either prediction coding into the wall or actually hitting it. Josh already up here. So So we've got the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4 is leading on the outside. And we are still green, amazingly, so everyone has driven within their limits so far. Blinking's not going to help the side-by-side racing at Sobo. Now we're pinching the exit, and it's getting really tight. Especially because there's like a little transition just at the dotted line that's kind of tossing the car sideways. Well, 11 laps side by side for the lead. Pretty crazy. I really don't want to go side by side for the top 4, but we might not need to worry about that as I'm struggling off the corner. And that ends the side by side. Andrew led at the line, gets the lead.
Pit road's open.
And the 10 car was the one that was the wreck there. Along with, it looks like the 11 may be involved. The 5, though, still out there. So, Josh, going to be difficult. Stanton, I think, has taken his time. We'll see what happens with the 4, where he goes now that he's got any choice of track once we get back to green. But really great racing. Very surprised that outside line was able to do as well as it was.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
But we've got a long ways to go in this one. Car's going to get harder and harder to drive.
1 lap to green.
Not because of tires, but because of fuel. We've just got to not make mistakes. We've got an easy top 4, it looks like, but don't want to give up the spot and run in 4th yet.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Stanton looking to run that middle lane right behind him, but it's getting back down below him.
13.813. The next
And
car
nearly passed him already. They both get a little wiggle there.
13.778.
But straight back to side-by-side racing for the lead.
Car's the leader. .693.
Starting to get a little choppy off the corner on throttle. Meaning we're already struggling to get the grip down.
The next car's the leader.
And the 7's hanging back there pretty well, so be aware of that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to run the high side
Still inside.
without chopping the
Clear
exit
inside.
that much.
Inside. 13.878. Keep high.
And we get
Clear.
loose off the corner.
Car
I don't
inside.
want to be side by side.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear. 13.864.
Okay, we're gonna try to go a little quicker, which may not be good for us. We definitely don't have the ability to run the high side like the 4 is.
13.692. The next
4,
car is the leader.
I think, just grabbed the wall though and slowed himself down there, which is why that happened. And we slid into the bottom of the turn 3, which cost us a bunch of time.
13.785.
Josh is going to look to get to our outside, but then gets on the gas too hard and gets loose off the corner.
The next car's the leader. 13.744.
Liking the low line, especially because if they come together, they're going to be hitting the wall on the outside. But if I do that,
Car's the leader.
it's not going to help us.
.973.
Definitely not the third fastest car. These guys are running side by side and pulling away, and Josh is instantly back up to us.
13.803.
We just got to get a better feeling on throttle. It's just the track's so bumpy that it's so hard to get the grip when you need it. They nearly died there ahead of us, but the 4 backs off. So you got a big wiggle out of 4. Almost to halfway.
782.
Looks like Stanton's going to that top line. But it looks like he can just go anywhere he wants and be fast. We just almost drove it straight into the wall there.
The next car's the leader. Okay.
4's dropping off a bit.
13.7.
But again, going to be difficult to do anything if we even get there. I'm struggling off the corner.
13.759.
Just trying to keep it from aiming at the wall off the corner because it pitches sideways and
13.902.
then heads towards the wall, and it's not good. And we're doing a bit of mirror driving as well, just trying to use up as many lanes as we can.
13.785.
And spin the wheels up there big time at the end of the straightaway. That's not going to help us.
.832.
Car gets a big push, but still doing what they need to.
13.818.
Josh getting back to her inside. I just got to not hit the wall off the corner. That is key.
13.788.
Hit the wall. Don't spin the tires up. Try to catch the 4 and then have no idea what I'm gonna do if we do catch the 4.
13.774. 13.781.
It looks like he's driving harder and harder into the corner, sliding up further and further, which might allow us to get to his inside, but I'm not sure I can get the grip off the corner down low that I need to do anything. Starting to drag the brake a little bit, just to settle the wheel spin down.
13.8.
Coming up on lap traffic, and they have wrecked, and the car, as I lifted off, turned left on me there. And now it's going to be really stupid because someone's going to go pit and get fuel and then be way quicker than everyone else. And I'm not going to do that because it's so dumb.
Pit road is now open.
Hopefully no one else plays that game. Looks like. Nope. There we go. Now we're playing stupid games. It's so annoying. So annoying. Now we're gonna get fourth. It's not something you would do in real life. It's just dumb. But I know why they have to do it. It's just annoying to get beat by stupid little things like that. So, we've got to hope that we can get a good start. Try to get past the 4, but
Pit road is
it's going
closed.
to take me a while to get back into a rhythm. And we can't disable fuel because that would ruin anyone trying to do the little 500 once we do get Anderson. It's just really dumb, though. It should take much longer than it does, but it still doesn't matter in the official series because caution laps
One
don't
lap to
count,
green.
so the length of it wouldn't matter. We just need an actual tire model that was made in the last 10 years on this car. And a complete physics overhaul to get it up to standard.
About to go green, stay focused. Pace car is off. Green flag, green
Terrible
flag.
start by me. They're going to get back to side-by-side instantly. We're going to try to take advantage of that by getting up here and getting involved in the crash.
13.817.
Stanton's going to go back at him hard.
13.884.
Stanton spent a long time trying to make a clean pass on him early in the race.
.762.
We're not getting the grip off the corner that we need. They're about to come together again. I'm going to jump off sideways there. Josh has not really been able to gain that quick, but he's still going to be quicker if he gets a chance.
13.703.
Stanton, though, not able to get that done yet.
.729.
10 to go at the line. Big push out of the corner.
13.744.
Just trying to straddle this dotted line to help me slightly. Did not work. Going in low and sliding up. Oh, and we got a caution, and looks like that might actually be Josh, so that's unfortunate for him.
Catch up, 1 car.
So, gonna be 8 to go when we restart here.
Pit road is now open.
See if... I mean, I feel like we're the same speed as these guys, but I need a long run to get into a rhythm. It's really hard for me to fire off as quick as they do, but really it's just going to come down to if they make contact. And 7 car might win this thing if they do, because I can't run low, so if they make contact, we're probably going to get caught up in it. So far, they've only hit once. Matt is running in 6th right now. Try to heat up the tires with the brake drag.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
It's going to be interesting, though. Don't know how aggressive Stanton will be. I doubt too much. It looked like he was slightly annoyed for a second, but then he went back to racing clean. But how aggressive is the 4 going to be on trying to kind of chop that line?
1 to go. Next time by.
And is he going to blink out at the wrong time on this restart and be a mile ahead of us all because we can't see him go?
Get ready. Going green.
But let's try not to screw this up.
The pace car is off. Be ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Sam was a little late reacting. We were a little early reacting. Big nose shove. We just got nothing for these guys.
13.768.
Whole different level of pace. Long run wise, we were a little better than the 4, but short run speed, we've got nothing, which is usually the case for me. 7's taking a look to her inside right now. These guys are keeping it clean. Stanton gets on the gas a little hard, gets a wiggle. We get loose off the corner. Overdrive entry and do a bunch of sliding. We've got 3 to go. Stanton just noses ahead there. He's just sliding up a little bit, but he gets a big wiggle, we get a big wiggle, and that is race over. Could have maybe got up to him if we didn't have that big wiggle, but now we will just go low, and if they wreck, they wreck. But P3, I'll take it. That was a really crazy good race, and we didn't have the speed until really late into that race, or into the run, and it just, yeah, you gotta be quick at all points. Let's take a look at what happened out there. So we had a couple of wrecks. Seven just drives straight on through the 10. Did not think that'd be how the 10 wrecked, because he was kind of struggling on grip, and so he goes around. No one hit. Oh, I was gonna say no one hit him, but along came the 11. They've wrecked, and they've wrecked more. And then the restart. 6 climbs the wall, gets on the gas too hard. No one gets a black flag from it though. And the 6 is just slamming on the gas way too hard at all points. 5 on the gas while turning hard left, and that is him. Spun around. Go back green for, that was prediction code contact, so it looked like real contact, but they weren't near each other. That's when I thought Stanton was going to be a little rough on him, but he didn't rough him up there. And with the way prediction code's been, you just got to count on it not actually being the other person's fault. And I don't know who's that. They're both kind of bobbling, but the 7 isn't turning in for sure. So, yeah, but that ends Josh's night, but that is also one of the risks of going into the pits. And that's it. So, yeah, let's take a look at the results. Got some of our safety rating back. We gained 16 iRating, 9 safety rating, and that was pretty fun. So, happy with it. We weren't very quick, but we were at least close enough to see the race. But hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.